Hey, it's Kirsten here, and today let's talk about losing your period again after you got it back. So I get this question quite frequently. Why did my period go missing again? I was so excited that I got it back, and where is it now? So the first thing I want you to know is that try to stay calm and chill. It's probably not gone anywhere. It's maybe just a little bit late. So especially in the beginning of your when you got your periods again, then they are pretty irregular for most people. There are not too many people who get them like every 28 days, which is kind of like the textbook example of how periods should look like. But all our periods are different, and especially after recovery, the cycles tend to be on the longer side, and they tend to vary in length a lot. So if you got your first period and now it's been 28 days and you haven't seen your second one yet, absolutely no need to panic, no reason, because it's gonna get more regular over time. And like if you've seen my video with Nicole Jardim, then she says also that if give yourself at least 1 month for every year that you didn't have your period. So if you didn't have yours for 6 years, give yourself at least 6 months for your periods to become more regular, and even then they may not be super regular. So it's not uncommon to have the first two periods like 40 plus days apart, 40, 50, some people even 60 days apart. It's not uncommon, and you shouldn't be too worried about it. However, if you have made some changes, some bigger changes to your lifestyle that may affect it, then I want you to be careful, because if you have started exercising again, then this may absolutely affect your cycle. So not too long ago, I talked to a girl who started working out 5 days a week after her first period, and I do not recommend that, because if you went, hopefully you were not working out when you were recovering, you probably were not, then you went from doing nothing to going back to 5 workouts a week. That's a huge change, and of course it's going to shock your body. Even worse, if you decided to cut calories at the same time, that's even bigger. That's a mix of two bad things now. So don't start exercising 5 days a week and don't cut your calories, because there's a good chance that your period will be late or will be go away again. The second thing actually is the food that I kind of mentioned also already. So do not start cutting calories right after you recover. So give yourself at least 3 months. It's really the very minimum, and I would actually like you to give you more before you start making any changes to your diet, because you need to give your body some time to settle and to get used to cycling normally, and to get used to expecting to have enough food. And if you now are taking this food away from your body, it is going to get shocked again. It's going to be like, hey, what's going on again? Because it remembers, your body remembers what it used to feel like when it didn't have enough energy. It had to turn down and turn off some functions, and it can't work the same way it did before. So don't start exercising too hard, and do not start eating significantly less. These are my two big things. And then the third one, it actually may be that stress is affecting you, your life stress. So I was just recently talking to somebody who started a really stressful job. So she had had her cycle back for 10 months, and then 6 months ago she started a really difficult, high stress work. And then she hasn't seen her period since then. She hasn't lost any weight. She hasn't even started exercising. But she says that at work, she feels like how she's constantly pumping out adrenaline, and her cortisol is high, and she's so stressed out. Then absolutely that may also be the reason why your period hasn't showed up again. So try to do your best to reduce your stress. And I know that some jobs it's really difficult to do, because it's just the nature of this job that you are stressed out, especially when you're working like in school, or there are some really stressful jobs. Then figure out what are the things. Maybe you can reduce your workload a little bit. Maybe you can even change your thinking, because a lot of times it's our thinking that's stressing us out. So for example, if you're a person who worries a lot about things that they cannot even change, that are there's nothing they can do about it, but they still worry. What if this happens or that happens, or what does this person think about me? these are the things that we can actually manage ourselves by changing our thinking and stop caring less and doing more things that are helpful for us, because caring too much about what others think or trying to manage other people's expectations or their lives is absolutely something that's stressing us out. And also, don't take on too many responsibilities at work too. If you can, don't try to do everything. Let other people do some things as well. I know there are plenty of people who feel like they can't give up any control, which is a very, very type A personality thing, of course, as you probably know. And they can't give other people to do parts of their job. They just feel that they have to control everything. Try to let go of that control and give away some tasks that are not yours, that you don't have to necessarily do, and then see if that makes any difference. Okay, but overall, I think that if your period didn't come like on day 30 when you maybe expected it, then that's nothing to be very, very worried about. Just make sure that you keep doing the right things, that you reduce your stress, that you still keep eating and keep eating variety of foods. Do not leave anything out if you don't have a medical reason to do so. It does not matter what people around you are doing. If they're doing Whole30s, if they're doing the ketos, whatever they are doing, you do not have to do them, because you want your body to get enough variety, micronutrients, and then you don't need to mess your body up again. So don't listen to them, listen to your own body, and also do your own workouts. It does not matter where somebody else is on their fitness journey. They may be like crushing PRs and lifting heavier and running faster. If you have still in post-recovery place, then don't start doing heavy, fast things right this moment. Ease back into it. Do moderate body weight training, do some stretching. Yoga is always good. Walking is wonderful. Don't stress your body out with cardio workouts or heavy lifting or things like that, especially shortly after recovery. And by the way, if you don't know, I do have a program, Get Strong Again. It's designed particularly for those who have recently recovered from HA and want to get back to working out. It's a really, really safe workout program, and it will get you stronger. It will get you back to, it will give your fitness back. It will improve your fitness, but it's not high intensity cardio and it's not heavy weightlifting. It's a body weight only program, and people who have done it have seen great success because their periods have not gone away. So it's a really good moderate paced program designed particularly for those of you who have recovered from HA. So try to be kind of relaxed and chill, and don't worry too much if your period is a little bit late. See if there are things that you can do, reduce the stress and eat more, and see if it comes back. All right, that's it for me today. I will talk to you later.